Okay, it is Wednesday, October 29th. We got FOMC in the PM session. Let's see where she goes. We got a spoofer at 26,280 for 455 contracts trying to suppress it to the downside. Will it hold? Who knows? Too far away for me to hold. Too far away. Okay, let's just do this for a little bit. Right. I wouldn't be surprised, but no, I didn't. It's probably his burner phone, so he can talk, like he can send out, you know, untraceable hits or something. Basically. Mm. Yeah, he's yeah, I don't know what that's about. Like they don't know anything about technology, so it's kind of like how could they be yeah, it's pretty messed up. Well, just watching how they debated and talked back then too, it's just like nowadays it's all about like, whataboutism and like people are just It's the algorithms rotting our brains and feeding us incendiary nonsense. Algorithms. America. Fuck yeah. Trading is so funny. It's so funny that you can be in a trade for like a minute and make like $1,000 and be like, see you guys tomorrow. It's just like, you pushed the button correctly. Cha-ching. You have chosen wisely. It's just like, what is this? It's a... That's nice. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dude, what is it? I see you're doing like Elliott wave theory. Like, what is it that you use as confluence besides Elliott wave? Looks like fibs. Are you doing trend-based fib extensions, it looks like, or are you measuring something else? I'm trying to understand. Oh, that's old? Oh, that's from 8. Sorry, I thought that was recent. Oopsie. Yeah, I didn't notice. Now I do. Toasty. We got daylight savings in a couple days, Halloween in 2 days. And you got a 450. I finished. It was the last one on Sunday. It was pretty good. It was tough to set up by myself, but I had my daughter do the door because it would be weird to greet them as the thing they're supposed to be hunting. So, or finding rather. But it was hilarious. Like the first iteration I did in a library, like I rented a room out of a library. So I'm walking through the main corridor of the library with glass walls. And so people are reading and studying in the library. And you see this like um, android walking by in like full body costume with like, yeah. The reaction alone was just priceless. Like watching everyone's like, wait, what? Because it's like this Hollywood level android just walking down this, you know. And then I go outside to the place they're supposed to find me, and I'm like sitting on a park bench outside the library, and they got to come look around the library to find me. And then the other one was at this train station. It was outside of it. Is a civic center outside of a train station, so they have to go to the train station and find me on this crossing the train station bridge. So some people are trying to go to the other side to get on the train, and they're like seeing me waiting on the bridge. Like, wait, what? I just made sure to not make eye contact because I don't want people to call the police. But it was, I was worried about a few things because I made these keys, right? These like square, like, you know, clear circuit board looking things. And then they had to, after they find me, they have to find the keys. And then they have to look around for the keys. And I placed them. Essentially, yeah, they had to. Right. So when I'm hiding the keys, like before I went up to the train station one, I had two keys that I placed next to some statues, and then the other two I put next to some vending machines or under them rather, or off to the side. And then it's kind of like an Easter egg hunt. They have to find it on either side of the tracks, and then we go back to the room and unlock the door. So they basically I was just worried standing on the bridge or even in the library one, like if some random passerby takes it, it totally screws up my event. So I'm like, I just hope nobody takes it. I hope nobody takes it. Like every time I'm just like, please. And thank God it's like a high trust society because nobody did. I didn't have a backup either. And then under the key itself, I wrote these using UV sensitive ink. I have like these digits that they have to use a UV light to unlock this other code to get to my gun case to get the laser guns. So there's all these layers that if they lost the key, it would have fucked everything up. But it all went by nicely. I was surprised. And I didn't have a minute to spare, like in setting up. Like I had like an hour and a half to set all this stuff up. And yeah, I was like just barely able to get it before the people get in and are coming to their time frame or whatever. After it was all over on Monday, I had like such a bad headache that I think I was like pent up like nervousness or something, um and then I just like threw up in the morning. I think it was because I also took vitamins at night. Don't ever do that, by the way. Like I thought, oh, I had some food, I can take vitamins, it'll be all right. And then because I forgot to take it on the day of the event, and then so yeah, it like I woke up at like 2 a.m. with this bad headache and like felt like I was gonna throw up, and then I'm pretty sure it was the vitamins, but I'm not sure what it was actually. Yeah, Bill Clinton like actually talking was like you watch him talk about the economy and stuff, like they actually knew what they were talking about. And he was, it's funny. Damn. I forgot he was that good. Woo, 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 woo. They had that whole. I was too young to be able to watch it, but I did sometimes catch snippets, like, you know, staying up late or whatever. I was like, what, 8 or 9 or something? My dad let me watch Married with Children, though. I liked that show. My, what's that? The Prime Minister of Bands? No. What? Are you kidding? She's like 60 something. I don't know if I want to see that. She looks like she's had Botox or something. I mean, they probably all have. Boobalicious. Mhm. She looks like she had like collagen injection in her lips or something and facelift or something. Half the time, I mean, like he just like he's just riffing on the spot. Like there's no plan or anything. Probably the whole thing is just like we got great deals. We brought in trillions and trillions of dollars. If it was like somebody even slightly attractive, it would be worth the effort. But why? She's like 65 or something. That is true. But you can't hide like neck. The way you can tell somebody's age is with their neck, because they can't. Nobody puts makeup on their neck. You can see the wrinkles and all. Also, the quality of hair degrades, and like they have thicker hair than Western people, so their hair gets kind of like, yeah. There's ways to tell. Yeah, it's like I'm approaching the point where I've almost lived in Japan longer than I did in America. It's weird. You picked her up by the tail and then you checked her neck. How many ridges you got? You get the most prime real estate. Didn't Mike Myers have a recent thing on Netflix? Did you watch that? Where he played all the characters again? It was like something to do with um like conspiracy theories and like a hidden secret society or something. I started watching a few episodes, but then I just like I did it wasn't that it was bad, that I just didn't uh remember to watch it again. What was that? My Oh, yo, the Pentaverate. That's what it was. The Pentaverate. It had little elements that were like Austin Powers like. I was just asking what you employ besides Elliott Wave, like with your fibs and whatnot, like for Confluence. Right. Yeah. Mm, just curious, like what, where you get the like. I mean, I guess it's yeah. I know Elliott Wave from some other trader friends I have, and it's yeah, it's a deep faceted thing, but that you can't easily put it in a nutshell. Yeah. I simplified all of what they were saying into basically it's just ABC waves. Like everything is like this, essentially. Right. You basically create that idiot box and then you ABC your way out of it. We're here and now. Will we ever begin? So the FOMC is later in the PM session, right? So we could essentially just chop around until then. We got like a red folder for Canada. Yeah, 15 minutes after open, then pending home. And then a Bank of Canada conference and oil like an hour after open. Inventories, then FOMC in the PM session. And Bank of Japan tomorrow. Okay, got some stuff on the horizon. Say what? Doing what now? Don't people like what is the shutdown? I don't follow. Like, no, I know that it's happening, but I don't know why. Yeah. So it's like what? Why is it able to just so why does it shut down because they're not voting? I don't get it. No. 'What? In the face. Five minutes. Makes a little bit more sense. Well, I know that in China they like default. Yeah, they have like in China they're basically the state sponsored factories and companies and stuff are like defaulting on paying people as well. So there's e- economic ramifications happening everywhere. I'm talking about China. In Japan, they're still good, but it does have the largest debt in the world, though. Well, it's because they use sand from like ocean because they cut corners, so it's like dirty. It has salt in it. Two minutes. Spooky. Action at a distance. Getting a bunch of sellers hit here. You got a spoofer up at 26,290, 455 contracts, and you got a bunch of sellers executed here at the volume point of control. 184 followed by 400 contracts. If it's going to bounce up on these guys on open, at least for a little spike action on some seller absorption, I don't know. We'll see. Or does the spoofer get what they want? They got spooked out at 26,280 and moved up to 26,290. You just had a 195 buyer at 262. Some people getting in. 45 seconds. 3K in delta for the day. Coming off. This looks 10 seconds. Here we go. Open. I took that absorption idea. We just hit a 400 lot of buyers forcibly buying at 270. I'm at break even though. If it does pull back, I'm out. And it's aggressively pulling back and gonna stop me or not. Nope, stopped. We got that 400 lot buyer at 26,279. What you gonna do, NQ? Gonna go sweep that guy. 290. What's ES doing? They just hit that resting order. Another 465 buyer bought at 289. Yeah, they stopped the spoofer out. Could get some buyer exhaustion. First candidate at 279 if it goes with aggression below that. Second candidate at 262. Otherwise, buyers in control. Yeah, I wouldn't do it with minis, that's for sure. We hit 682 with that push up to the 290s. 5K in buyer aggression for the day. Okay, I'm gonna take a light short and just see where this goes. Might regret it, but we'll see. Needs to come below 262 for me to actually feel comfortable about it. They had that news spike at the same time though, so it was like ES was like grinding down for that spike with that in mind, I guess. We got like Canada news. Yeah. I was about to say the same thing. It's so much news. It's new. All right. What you gonna do in Q? God wills it. Mm-hmm. Getting paid. Like I said, though, it needs to go below 262 for me to be happy with it. All right. Go touch the VWAP, maybe. That would be nice. When's the news? We got 10 minutes or so, 8 minutes. Oh, all that she intends. And all she keeps inside isn't on the label. Bollinger. Yeah, it hit 236 in sell side, but I don't see any real candidates being hit, so I don't know. We'll see. It's quite a recovery, though. It was technically an engulfing on the 1,000 tick. On either, it was an engulfing. I just haven't seen any lots hit to justify it. So it hit some static orders, but yeah, I'm not seeing significant sellers hit. So I'm not really like, oh, that makes sense. It just seems like a little FU or something. 5 minutes on the news. Lovely. Smart idea to sit on the sidelines. What is this? It's lagging. My data was going. It was like jittery. Is that my internet? Okay. Cause, not again. Not like this. We got a minute and 30. Basically, it goes down, sweeps some sell side, and then bounces off of it. As of this moment, no seller strength can be found. You got 180 lot sellers around the 265. If it comes back below those two guys, you could be seeing a little bit of the pickup of the selling, but it needs to come. Here we go. 5 news. It squirts maple syrup on your shirt. Come on, guy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Another 90 lot seller at 275. There's no seller strength. That could just be slingshot material. Squishy. I'm still in my short. I'm just waiting to see if it plays out or not. I'm not moving anything. But I'm not liking the sellers with no follow through, that's for sure. But I already hit the button. Yeah, there's a 603 spoofer at 26,290. They already executed the first spoofer, so this could be their partner in crime and or like a finishing of a job that they're trying to. Yep. Oh, they moved 400 of that. It's now 200 at 290. And they executed it. 200 lots hit. at 289. Nice. All right, come below 264. Come on. We just had 100 buyer that could get absorbed at 270. All right, another 100 added at 270. All right, all right, all right, all right. Come on, mosey on down to the downside. Or just go sideways. Yeah. Now you got some static orders all the way up to 300. So if it's going to clear 289, it's going to go to 300. Unless this is... They just tagged another 98 buyer at 281. Yep. It's better than down like a million buckaroons. Come below 264, man. Yep. Wow, well, that was a massive sweep. Smart idea. You sure about that? You sure about that? We got another 465 spooper at 26,310. Yeah. Basically at 300. ES has a 600 lot at 69.51. They moved it. The spoofer disappeared. We got the hourly close in a minute and some change. Nice. You really like green. The value area high has changed to the 297s. But it doesn't look like we're in any way, shape, or form fatiguing out at all. Every spoofer's getting hit. Every seller's getting absorbed. Nice. And the hourly closed. You still have that 500 spoofer up at 328. They're trying to call the buyers bluff. Did the buyers sweep them or not? just tagged about 100 in sell side, 190 actually. I took that short with that sell lot getting strength. I'm up 270 on this. 360, 400, 420. I'm going to lock some in for a qualifying day. If it pops up, I'm out. My son stepped on my iPad and cracked the screen, so I need a new iPad. So this trade will give me new iPad for Papa. Locking in 300 at least. If it comes to 293, I'm out. Is this going to get funky, or are we going to go up and stop me? Either way, I'm happy as a clam. Now we are up 600. I'm going to make this 400. Trailing this more aggressively. All right, stopped out. 440 bucks. Yep. All right, I'm done for the day. That was good. Closing out that window. Oh, yeah. So that's 4 days. One more, and then I can get paid. I promised my wife I'd stop buying stuff, though. The funny thing is like I buy it, and then I'm like, well, how much did you see? Like, it's like, check the account. Is it positive? And she's like, well, yes, but I want to buy stuff too. And I was like, well, did anyone say you can't? I'm like, just ask. I mean, I'm not like one of those like spenders. Like, it's just something always comes up. Like, oh gosh. I mean, the iPad was like 8 years old, so I'm like not that angry about it. I was kind of thinking about iPads anyway, so it was kind of like the universe manifested like your answer. Hopefully the Retina ones are better. We'll see. But 8 years was a good time, a good run. I was happy with it. Yeah, I bought it in like 2017 or some shit. It was kind of slow anyway. I was like, well, this short looks like it's going to continue. If you're in it, good luck, good job. I'm not regretting it. I just like locking in something. Yeah, that was nice. The spoofer finally won at 3:30. They got two of their candidates absorbed in the process, but all of our inflection points from in the open were back at the volume point of control at 275. We could, yeah, I would definitely, it's like we're reacting off of these previous sell lots at that 275 zone. It really gets funky if it goes below 264. If it goes and accelerates below 264, it's kind of like the buyers gave up the ghost at that point. Having a initial reaction of some shorts closing here would make sense. I mean, we hit 5K in buy side for the day, so this entire move up was 5K people buying. So it was like a lot of liquidated shorts and or like hopeful retail that they're kind of inducing into something. But we got FMC later today, right? Yeah, we VWAP 69.26 on yes. That was a big FU candle. Do 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 do. It's so weird trading. I mean, it's just like this thing that's like it's like a big game of rock, paper, scissors. I was trying to tell some students about it in a way that a kid could understand. You know, it's like somebody's trying to get you to think rock, so you play paper, and then they switch to scissors at the last second. It's like a, mentalist kind of trick out. But it's like you technically have three directions. You have up and down, and then you have just like go nowhere sideways. So you get people to like think a certain thing, and then you like chop them up, and that's rock, and then or I guess chop would be scissors, and I don't know, but yeah, essentially you get three options. Like you could play the scalp game or the trend game. Went right down to VWAP. Oh, nice. Oh, snap. You were on that the whole time? Hey, the spoofer moved down to 300 now. Let's see if they get scared away by this insta rise. Or did they get hit? It's like a way of them calling a bluff. Like, I see you're dropped to 290 and I raise you a 300. Do you have the strength to and then if they can't, then they call the bluff. And then just before it hits, they're like, okay, okay, and then they remove their thing. That's why I know it's a spoofer, because they like move it before it gets executed. But then sometimes it moves so violently it makes them buy it. Oh, they moved. Now they moved back up to 325. They're like, okay, okay, you still got strength. We see it. It's like people that are wanting to test the strength. That's the way I look at these things. It's like a strength tester. That's what a spoofer is. They have enough lots to dangle a carrot and see if anyone tries to bite it. If they don't, it gives a impression of like interest levels. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's basically that. It's more like hold up, let me get an actual non innuendo gif here. Hold up. That's why I use this one, because it's like NQ's like it does this thing where it's like boom right in your face. I swear, like she actually survived that. Like that would have killed you. Like a straight up watermelon to the face. Boom, boom. Well, this looks like a B wave to the downside, but if it's gonna continue, this is like, it's doing one of these things. You got another 300 lot spoofer at 300. So the 500 lot at 325. The 300, there's a 500 spoofer that was previously at 300, went up to 325, and then they added 342 at 300. So they're like, they got their secure 500 up there, and they're like, I got 300 more bojangles, and they're like, what you gonna do about it? There's like this communication that happens between the spoofer and the passive sellers that have to like buy it to go try to snag them. Let's see what ES is up to. ES doing very much the same. You got a resting order of 210 at 69.35 on ES. It's from the initial push up, so it could go snag that. Yeah, the strength level is still 62 unless it goes until it goes below 62. There's no strength. It's all just like consolidation of the volume point of control at 75. Needs to break 75 and then break all those nodes at 62 for that wave to be complete. And then the circle is complete. Your path to the downside. Do it. No. I'm going sideways like my father before me. Noteworthy, yeah. In that, like, un yeah, you just got 176 buyer at 287 and 285, just so you know. If the buyer absorption idea is your thing, that's the thing to watch out for. Oh my goodness. Well, it's going for that 300 spoofer. What's the spoofer's answer to that? Oh, they hit him. They hit the 300 guy. They hit him. The 500 guy is still there, but the 300 comrade got taken for a ride. 675 buy side grabbed. Let me hear this. Hold up. Nice. Have a good one, Dave. I'll talk to you later. Yep. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it here. Stay fruitful, stay blessed, and stay positive. Catch you tomorrow.